Hi, welcome to WatchMojo.com. I'm your host, Layla. In our latest music series interview, Shant Agazarian caught up with Stephen Carroll of Canadian indie rock group The Weakerthans.
My confusion, corner commuters are cursing the cold away.
So your latest album is called Reunion Tour.
Yes.
Why?
Well, we always name our albums after songs on the record, and we usually look for a song that encapsulates all the themes of the record in some kind of way and ties it together. In this case, we had a song called Reunion Tour.
So it wasn't like you guys were, not together for some time, and then you just pretty much decided.
No, and I think it was supposed to be lighthearted. I think one of the references we used is that the Rio Statics had one of their first records, I think, was Greatest Hits or something. So, have your Reunion Tour album before you break up. Why not?
Dust comes on and I wonder why I'm always remembering you.
You guys seem to explore a lot of Canadian themes in your albums, like Gump Worsley, Scott Tournament of Hearts, the Manitoba transit system.
Yeah.
So what is it about being Canadian that makes your music what it is?
Well, I guess it's about cultural reference points from the city we live in and the place we live in our country, and I guess it's sort of just mining the details of everyday life. Just sort of all happens to be mining our Canadian identity for these little snippets of and sights and sounds that John then uses in the songs.
So as a guitarist, are you involved in the writing process at all?
John writes all the lyrics, and we structure the songs together. Usually, they'll come together many different ways. Sometimes John, it'll all be complete, or sometimes we'll get together and just jam it out and try the parts and riffs, in different orders. Or I have something, I'll show it to John. Or Jason has a little loop thing, or it comes from everywhere.
Hey, every other hour I pass that house where you told me.
So you guys as a band, you guys prefer to be in studio and coming up with these little tidbits, or do you guys prefer to be on stage?
I like playing live because I always think it's a second chance. Every day you get a second chance of doing the song better or doing it right, and I always kind of change my parts just a little bit, and I know Greg, our bass player, does the same thing, and it gives you a little more creative freedom without self-examination, which is really fun. Like, you can just go for it. Maybe it doesn't work, but you know what? Tomorrow you get another chance.
So brief, but it wasn't